हेलो 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 के छ कस्तो आवाज आइरहेछ मलाई थाहा छैन है ल आज चाहिँ जिन्सिन इम्प्याक्ट खेल्ने है ल बोलो गर्नुपर्छ होला यसको लागि त सेटिङ यो गेम फेरि कस्तो हार्ड ग्राफिकको हो कि यतिकै ठिक छ है सबै लोमा राखिदिन्छु म लो अफ अल्टिमेट इफेक्ट्स हाई लोएस्ट 0.6 वाली कति हुन्छ अब यसमा भयो नि त अनित गेमिङ टेक रे हेलो 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 मैले कहाँ मेरो त फेरि यो म्यापहरू नि सब अनलक भइसकेको छ है अब यता साइडतिर गर्न बाँकी छ हल्का यो च्याजम भन्ने गर्न बाँकी छ अब हेरौँ कहिलेसम्म हुन्छ यता नि अहिले नयाँ म्याप आए जस्तो छ हेर अलिक यता यहाँ नयाँ म्यापहरू आएछ ओ दामी यार मायाकुरी नयाँ म्याप आए जस्तो छ है
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade.
Which language are you speaking? Oh, I am speaking Nepali. कुन गेम म नि खेल्ने रे जिन्सिन इम्प्याक्ट हो यार एकचोटि उयसमा जाऊँ ल कहाँ गयो त उयस यहाँनिर एकचोटि क्यारेक्टर निकाल्न ट्राई गरौँ है ट्राई यो चाहिँ के हो के हो आउट ओपी टु माई पाथ वेपनमा ट्राई गर्नु कि यसमा ट्राई गर्नु एकछिन एउटा यसमा ट्राई गरौँ ल अरे बाफ रे बाइक सुरुमै रेयर आइटम एउटा यो पो घरतिर परेन केही अच्छा त्यति राम्रो नि परेन केही मेन्टेन यो आयो त्यो पनि लेभल 1 को छ है मसँग यो लेभल 60 को छ स्पियर मसँग यो स्वर्ड यो छ है हेभीवाला स्वर्ड छ लेभल 60 को पढ्न आएन रे काजु हापे प्रोटोटाइप अरे हाँ भाई प्रोटोटाइप लगा दिया मैंने ये लेवल 40 का है क्या ड्रैगन स्पैन हाँ मेरे पास पहले से ही था क्या अरे नहीं ये दूसरा वाला है लिथनिक स्पीयर अरे अरे चलो
Time to go.
हमें ज्यादा नहीं आती ना भाई खेलना ये किधर चले अरे यार कुछ ज्यादा ही हुआ खेला हुआ यार ज्यादा नहीं खेल पाऊँ ना मैं ये 3 महीने बाद खेल रहा हूँ 3-4 महीने बाद मैं सब कुछ भूल गया यार अरे नॉट रेस्पॉन्डिंग क्यों कह रहा है क्या हो रहा है मेरा पीसी थम नहीं रहा है क्या अरे सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा है क्या मेरा पीसी हो जाएगा थोड़ा रुको इधर हाँ ये तो सब ठीक है चलो चलो नीचे चलते हैं अरे कुछ ज्यादा ही मैंने कर लिया क्या रेजोल्यूशन कम कोई बात नहीं चलो अरे किधर जाना है चलो ऊपर जाना
Time to
है
go.
चलो चलते हैं तो डाटा चेंज करता हूँ नहीं ये नहीं है पढ़ना है ना रे चलो
Join me and give Windtrace a go.
वर्ल्ड ट्रायल ल हामीलाई 10,000 मोरा दिएको छ है त जाम बुकमा केही छ हो फ्लोटिङ प्लेस अरे यसमा 3टा उयो दिइरहेको छ तर 3,000 मिटर पर छ है यो 10वटा दिन्छ म्याथ अलिक धेरै दिनु नि यार यो कम्प्लिटिङ खै के हो यो यता यहाँ जानुपर्ने हो हाइट जब पनि त्यसो सबैजना लाइक हानिदिउँ सेयर हानिदिउँ सब्सक्राइब हानिदिउँ सबैजना मायाबाट सर सबैजना ठोकिहालौँ लाइक ठोकौँ सेयर ठोकौँ है सबैजना मायाबाट सबैजना ठोकिहालौँ सेयर हानिदेऊ न यार च्याट गर न मलाई अल्छी लाग्छ कसम मेरे को अलसी लगता है ना भाई चलो सब लोग शेयर कर दो अरे रुको तो ठीक है थोड़ा काम कर रहा हूँ मैं इधर थोड़ा हम काम कर रहे हैं रुको 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 अरे 2 वाचिंग है यार कोई तो बोलो कोई तो बोल रहा यार बोल दो भाई कोई तो चैट करो आलस आ रहा है हमको
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
मैं लाइक कर रहा हूँ ना दूसरे मोबाइल से स्ट्रीम को तो थोड़ा रुक जाओ चलो मेरा आवाज कैसा आ रहा है रुको मैं सुनता हूँ ठीक है आवाज अरे कुछ ज्यादा ही बकवास आ रहा है आवाज रुको मैं ये सेटिंग्स पे जाके ऑडियो में म्यूजिक वॉल्यूम थोड़ा कम कर देता हूँ चलो मेरे को जाना है ऊपर हाँ उधर ऊपर जाना है मेरे को चलो चलते हैं अरे इधर तो बहुत है यार ये लेके जाना पड़ेगा क्या चलो लेके जाते हैं अरे 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 आ रहा इधर तो बहुत इसको मारना पड़ेगा
What a nuisance!
चलो काजू आ जाओ
Wind strike.
चलो मारो अरे नहीं मारा क्या
Clouds high. The birds call.
वे नूब रे हजुर भन यो गेमको नाम चाहिँ जेन्सिन इम्प्याक्ट हो हैन डाउनलोड गर न
Ch, ch.
हल्का ओरहरू लिउँ त्यसको लागि म उयो लिन्छु विनित लिन्छु माइकरी के भएको त्यस क्यारेक्टर हुँदैन भन्नु
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
रेजर माइकरी कहाँ झर्छ उयो त्यो तिमीलाई डाउनलोड गर्ने 1 घन्टा लाग्छ खेल्छु त भन्छौ नि ल म्याजिकल टङ भेट्टा होइन मलाई जानुपर्ने छ माथिपट्टि म यहाँबाट चढ्न सक्छु होला त होस् चढ्न सक्दिनँ अरे यहाँबाट नि त ल अब कसरी अपडेट गर्ने अब अरे त्यो अपडेट अब म पठाइदिउँला नि भरे अच्छा मिल्दैन अबे इतनी गर्मी है छ अलि अलि बिच वाला यसले मलाई के सम्झेको
Wind strike!
बाजो हुँदा त मलाई मार्न त एकदम अरे काजुआ के होते हुए मेरे को कोई नहीं मार सकता अबे ये क्या हो रहा चलो गया ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा यार अहिले पठाउरे अहिले आएको छैन हो भरे अपडेट पछाडि आउँछ चलो 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 जोर लगा के हैसा चलो पर चलते हैं हम लोग दो वाचिंग है यार कोई तो शेयर कर दो ना यार शेयर कर दो भाई
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade... Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do.
Oh.
Let's look around. There has to be a way up.
अब यसलाई अब वे खोज्नु पर्ने हामीहरूले
Time to go.
Hey,
wait,
look!
dear.
There's some sort of... Since this is the right place, it must have something... Yes, this must...
जाउँ Oh yeah.
Follow the wind.
चलो 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 अब इधर चलते हैं विस्तारी 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 विस्तारी
It only takes... Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Alright, let's follow... Oh. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. This method does seem... Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Brings a smile to my face.
के छैन यसमा यति हो यहाँ बिलिस्टा खै हो यहाँनिर जानुपर्ने छ है मैले यहाँको यो गराएर नै रहेछ फेरि टेलिपोर्ट टु वे पोइन्ट ल यहाँबाट जाउँ टेलिपोर्ट हो न अब यहाँनिर हो यहाँबाट जानुपर्छ यो बिलिस्टा सिलिस्टा खै हो पंछी बन उड़ता फिर मस्त गगन में चलो 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 अरे यार ये तो तेरे माथी बस होता है अरे ये तो बहुत ऊपर है भाई कैसे जाऊं थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा चलो इतना माथि छैन तर चढ्छ होला हौ हेरौँ त ट्राई गरौँ न चढ्नु पर्छ खै हेरौँ त के हुन्छ अब ल दाबी साइडबाट चढी हेरौँ न चढो 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 अझै माथि होइन अरे म फेरि तलतिर किन झरेँ
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What makes you think... No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to... Now Paimon's mad! You! Over there! This is a trick!
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shit?
What nonsense! Seize these.
Well, here they come!
मलाई छु
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
To arms!
You can't run! Punishment!
Take the target alive!
Yeah! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Judgment!
Bested. Who goes there?
यो पनि आएको हो
Clouds high, the birds call!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have...
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go...
We're invited guests, here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh!
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista and Tianheng, these Millilith are just here.
So this was all a misunderstanding.
Anyway,
Oh, right.
just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's
We're not taking sides.
when you say protect.
Huh?
You are mortals, and naturally, they would also... I'll say it like it is. They're underestimated.
Well, you've got... Still, this is...
Should I forget it. Either way, Rex Lapis's death is how surprisingly civilized of... Well, for Ningguang, the time of the Adepti... I'll stop. You should both be off. The cream of Lee was...
Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are us.
All right. You can decide on your... You didn't actually have to... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect... So, what should we... Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an immense... Paimon has a feeling that it would... Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain... Let's go gather and greet... Look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one!
Alok pati lukso.
Wind Strider!
Iklim ba? Tayo.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the... Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from the... Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
There's no end to this.
As one with wind and cloud! Wind Strider!
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? we'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Time to go.
Tá lá eu bato mais por lá, vai.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Whew! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Where has Master gone this time?
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guest, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we? Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussion? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has hiding the Exuvio was—
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed.
huge, huh? Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if... Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it.
That's because that wall records the... But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest, if possible. But if you were to choose... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on... But after she said those... Well, I must say that quite a... I won't deny that Indeed. It seems that you I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to with Rex Lapis's allowing the rite of parting to take...
It's exactly... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So...
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick in...
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that! One of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more... Let's grab one! The biggest... Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil... Aw, that doesn't sound... This piece of paper shows that a Chising spy discovered traces of classified... Oh, Ningguang... But research on the city... Speaking of which, Oh, well, should... Oh, so you're saying... Anyway, before we look...
Time to go. Written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Stand by or I'll flash freeze. Frozen food. Cooked. Disgusting.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Time to go. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
No excuse for slacking.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Finished. You need to hurry up.
Punishment!
You need to hurry up. You need to hurry up.
Wind strike!
This one's well
Let's
done.
light it up! You can't run!
You need to hurry up. An unfortunate fault.
There are so many talismans here. Paimon's seen this pattern before, but... Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the adept... Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't talismans like maybe the Fatu being able to channel divine power. And the plot thickens. Alright, the last stop up. Let's go!
Time to go.
Right on time. I myself own. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade
It was so big.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future...
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang, although she's friendly, there's no way... Yes, she is only It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, Of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that.
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll...
Glaze lilies. But why did we... Oh, right! Pineapple...
No. The Dihua Marsh used to... before the Archon War. Of course, there are some wild glaze lily. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing.
So how good is your... Really?
We'll only know once...
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Kirillio? Those weren't glaze lilies.
This little monster is... The glaze lilies used as...
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems... She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis. Well, I also know where what...
We dare not...
Oh, so did you sing...
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know...
No, it is you who if you would excuse me.
And that just about... Given the ease of picking glaze lily...
Yeah, Paimon can order...
I've had beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful to take the...
Wow. See? All right, I think it's about... What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our
desperate time.
The Adepti of Joyun Kar.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
They're bone.
And what now?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous... Only now do they want to start... Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Leo.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediate? Neither path is...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up.
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest...
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the... Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's any... He must be waiting for the... But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this?
Huh?
Nice new game. Welcome to the stream. It's
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
always gostar essa. Achievement aqui é just so Battle Pass. $645 रहेछ 33 बडा हाल्नुपर्छ एडभेन्चरमा हेडबुकमा चाहिँ के हाल्को छ ट्रस्ट डोमेन ओ सब रहेछ नि त 2x bonus rate 2x bonus 2x bonus अरे 2x bonus यसमा पनि मेरो हेल्थ बढाउन आएको थिएँ म
There are leaves around.
No precautions.
Wow! It looked impressive enough from... This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is... Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on top... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I need. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do. The time for discussion and diplomacy is already... Either way, win the battle.
Battle? So
When Signora, instead of confronting you direct, when she faces a word... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in my...
Oh, so besides, you could never defeat... Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Passable effort.
As one with wind and cloud.
Cowering already? Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. All you do is run. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected!
Hello, आवाज आ रहा छ? Hello, mic testing 1 2 3.
ल माकुरी को आयो ल बोत्ने के कार्टालले किया हो कि खै के हो माकुरी आयो रे जाठो कस्तो खतरा आयो त ल बोत्ने के मार तल झर यार जाठो त्यसलाई त्यहाँनिर जान नदिनु पर्थ्यो
I am fake narrator.
अरे welcome to the stream.
Dose is over. Now, don't make me take it from you.
I'm actually casual sort.
That's fine.
La man.
Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
La fuck you. Oh my god. मेरा 60 लेवल का काजुआ छ ओ केटा त 47 लेवल को होस् जाठोलाई ठोक रे प्लिज गेम साउन्ड कम थोडा रे ल पह ल अहिले कति छ अलिक थोरै भएर छ प्लान्टिङ रे normal आयो
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of You had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell.
Your show of ability today far surpassed. You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. If that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives beside you to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
5 वर्ष न हटो अल्छीलाई सकाएर फ्री फायर नआएर
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such,
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come.
सिधा सकिन हो यो कन्भर्सेसन मा कुरी
So what are you planning to?
I will awaken the god.
A god?
Osile.
God ला वे गर्दैछ
Vortex, who was defeated by Morax. If such an ancient god would be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor,
कुञ्चलाई उठाउन
the
हट
cunning Rex Lapis which
But the Archon.
simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those location. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one with the power of so many, using the powers of, but knowing that such an act.
फेरि फाइट पर्नाटो के हो यो बादल आयो ल हानी पर्यो 6 बजे खुल्छ होला रे खै होला यार ल माका के हो यो के आयो को आउन आँट्यो फेरि यहाँनिर के हो यो बे कसम कत्रो छ त यार
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
अबे बाप रे यार के हो यो पानी पर्यो असिना झर्यो नैडोको रुमाल हिँड्न तँलाई मन पर्यो अरे 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 मन पर्यो यार मन पर्यो हिँड्न तँलाई नै मन पर्यो
Paimon's exhausted.
साले म यो के हो यो त म त उयो जस्तो देख्छु त के रे बाम माछा हुँदैन
The jade chamber flying over just as we came out of the golden house. We really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the over...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the jade chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now. And you...
Oh, Paimon gets it.
आम्मामा सबै गडहरु यहाँ छ
Just seeing this overlord of the vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy.
It's not
Don't
just
take
you.
serious, I'm just
We've got
joking.
new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at
He just
attention
like a
without
side now.
shaking. Which is why we must...
So the Archon War was... So will the power of the Chising,
We've already discussed this too.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the
Mac,
For what could you...
I suppose so be it. We haven't a moment to spare.
Later.
Yep.
Mercury. क्या है ये भाई सील बनाया क्या होड़ा क्या हो ये अरे बाप मलाई यहाँ त रियलमा पानी पर्यो यार बात कसम यार के हो यो ल आयो
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin Ballista!
ल अब खेल्ने समय आयो
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti
Sala.
have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
ए गयो यिनीहरु कुत्याहरु छ यिनीहरु एक सक्यो अर्को कहाँ छ अरे बाप रे कौन है बे तू भाई ल दुईटैको जेटो मार कहाँ छ अर्को ऊ पर कि कता कताबाट हान्दैछ हौ खतरा परिरहेछ भने ऊ पछाडिबाट
Time to go.
आइज 49 लेभलको गाँठहरू
Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud.
I miscalculated.
त्यो गेमको फिमेल क्यारेक्टर मलाई देऊ न कति ससी रहेछ अरे रोजारिया
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
अबे भूतनी के साले वाह यसलाई हुनुपर्छ
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
खायो मैं गुरु
That hurts.
अबे साले यार
Clouds high. The birds call.
यिनीहरूलाई मार्न गाह्रो छ
Legion God's attacking again! There are so many between you! We can't
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
आइज मैं गुरु
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy!
उता पनि
That light
पुगिसकेछ
from your body! It's like the time in Julian Karst!
साला
Wow! It's Madam Pink's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
कता भाइ
It isn't time for a break yet.
कता भाइ
My work finished.
You can't run!
Wind Strider.
अब तेरो पाली
Fallen leaves.
वान ट्याप आना वान ट्याप रे
With the
खाइसक्यो
blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
अब भुत्नीको म के थिच्यो फेरि
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
इन्सेन्ट इयर रे चप्पल लगाएर छ
Time to go.
अबे जाँठो झन्डे मारो खै त अरू आउँदैन त मलाई मार्न मन लागिसक्यो यार औ भुत्नीको
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
ओ यहाँ
This
रहेछ
will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
हरर गेम छैन यार रे हरर गेम स्पेसिफाई खेल्नुपर्छ होला एकछिनमा डाउनलोड गर्नुपर्छ यार तर
Yeah, you can't run!
Clouds high. The birds call.
माइनक्राफ्ट रे माइनक्राफ्ट हेर्नु ल यो सकिहाल्यो ल मैले
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Yes, this is it.
Wind strike.
You can't run!
This should be fun.
Punishment!
Clouds high. The birds call. Time to go.
That's it. Finally.
ल म्याक गर्यो ओ कता
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
माइन्ड ट्र्याप खेल्ने दे माइन्ड ट्र्याप खेल्ने एकछिनमा
Time to go.
ल भयो यार अरे बाप रे क्या सिक्री हान्छ यार यसले
Are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
ओ सुपर ब्लास्ट
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
अरे बाप रे यार म त नेटो जस्तो सिन देख्छु त यहाँ त गुरामाले हाने जस्तो के अरे 8वटा टेल भर्सेस 9 टेल्स भने जस्तो ल बुझ्नु गयो चर्क्यो है चर्क्यो जमिन चर्क्यो झरत सबै अरे यार खतरा
Be careful now.
बच्चा यार
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
अरे बाप रे सेक्रिफाइस हुँदैछ यहाँनिर जेड च्याम्बरको ल बाप रे बढ्यो ओ म त पोकेमन देख्दैछु यार अहिले त मा कसो भन्नु सकेन मिसन बल्ल सक्यो जस्तो छ यार मिसन हट एउटा स्टोरी सक्यो
Is it
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the sigil of permission last. It will be some time.
We are
यिनीहरूको
indebted
यो
to you for your assistance.
कन्भर्सेसन चाहिँ कतिखेर
If the
सकिन्छ हौ
Adepti
जाँठो
hadn't happened to...
Say, come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business at first, it is a testament to Nick seeing the Jade Chick.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that. Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day. But that does not mean. Do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means?
I mean no...
Forebears, you say?
This morning,
अबे यार छिटो हो न
in the dream, I also thought to tell... But I dared...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height, as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
ल है त को छ हो च्याट त गर यार च्याट करो च्याट
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not... Although I am a mere...
बाई बट रे के हो बाई बट ओए बट भनिरहेछ हजुर भन भन
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, thanks for protecting me.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
You see, this the country of contract. Although their blood is the time of contracts.
Seeing the port around it.
Your line of inquiry is...
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
गिल को नेम सोच्दै हुँदो रहेछ दाइले मेसेज पढाइराख्नु समय
Yes, one understands. One fears that by the time... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to... Oh, and speaking of that...
बुत्नीको बल्ल सक्यो यार ल
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
ल जाम ल
Time to go.
अब साले
Is there anything I can do for you?
फेरी लेडी हो कि फेरी लेडी
I'm
हो
afraid
यो
that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
सरी है पसलमा मान्छे आएको थियो रे ए के हुँदैन हौ
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
र त वान वाचिङ देखाइरहेको छ त
Last time we saw Zhong, do you think he doesn't know about... We had better go and...
ल उयोमा इन्टर गर्नु पर्यो यहाँ भित्र छ अब
You call this cooperation between harbingers?
Don't take it to heart, child. Oh, it's...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. I believe we've met once Ah, right. I imagine...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I mean... Besides, I thought nothing personal. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax.
What in the world are...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So, no, wait.
I do not give it for free.
Yeah, you don't think... Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best, as you know. Even boulders, until one drizzly day, I stood motion.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine was Liyue. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. That's right.
So you mean that...
Of course. And it would, just as a child quickly...
Credit is also due to... This meant I could remain... All of these things turned out. I had expected them to... They seized the opportunity. Huh? On the contrary.
Hey, what about me?
I think that thanks would... If you hadn't created the...
Huh? Just whose side are you on? Be that as it may.
Well...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there any...
Right! As young...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, my agreement with the cryo. As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer for...
Baiklah.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
ल माथि आए
Oh, well, so... Oh, come on. There's only one real Fatui. Shh. Lo...
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and...
Say.
Now that you... I mean it all? Still, what?
Ah, forget it.
ल भयो द फन्ट फेयरवेल रे ल 30 यही हो कि हो
Hear ye all! Though a dragon saw gods and adept rumors, and having been thwarted in his, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
So something feels off. Could the Qixing already... Did Zhongli tell them in... Exactly, right?
सकिन
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to...
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed
long unending.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn. Will you stand with...
So concludes the words of Her Eminence. Does Her Eminence the Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
कहाँ जानु हौ म?
But it seems, well...
अब साले के हुन्छ हौ?
As for the mortal,
अरूको सम्झ्न सक्छु म।
Perhaps.
ल भयो।
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotion, and here you are looking all relaxed.
Right. If... You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would more...
As the Rex when I was journeying with you...
Oh, no one? But since you weren't...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the city of commerce, the Archon Mora. I will treasure the memories that I made as Jean. That is true. I fear that continuing your journey... Yes. The Electro Archon...
Paimon...
That is the case. And...
That said, though, Zhongli, since...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows true strength, this is what visions are.
That's...
But starting from last year...
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was an order to seize...
They want to seize visions, but...
I should think that in the Raiden...
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom. The fact that even I, knowing her... 7 ideals for 7 gods. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then...
चलो चलते हैं उधर।
Ah, children, come.
Oh, what?
Oh, no. In fact...
A gift? For Paimon?
When you traversed my old... That, fortunately... Oh, I will not... The teapot that you entered previous...
So, in the...
Oh, indeed. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have...
That's right!
Oh, settle down now, children. Then, what's more, well, for starters, I require... You would have to dig, but almost no one has been even more... In any case, Smaragdus Jade... Goodness knows if that child was...
Well, since...
Yes.
She...
Oh.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here, Yenfei.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Qixing. A shame that if we had, allow me to introduce— Oh, yes, here's my business card. If you have an urgent—
All right, Yenfei. You'll have to excuse Yenfei.
An Adeptus? He mentioned they had me, and once I was all grown up—
Well, that's a big—
Well, my dad did say— Anyway, let's not— The chasm's been—
Is that so, Yenfei?
I know, Granny, you've told— Whoa. Commercial consultancy. Krustle. A Snezhnayan merchant. He mentioned that he— So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join—
Wow. Best we—
Mama यार भयो लुए छोड़ा एलिवेटर लुए यार वो यहीं पर है समय करी
Ad Astra.
Oh, claim rewards. नयाँ आयो लक हुनुपर्छ अब घुमाउनु पर्छ अचिभमेन्ट्स आम्मा टन्नै भयो होला त अहिले त कति भयो यही छुवा छ म किन टेलिपोर्ट हुनु claim no way yeah bro okay oyo stop 195 बड़ा पाँच बड़ा लिम था लिम वाला लाइट फिर ट्विस्ट करूँ अब विस survivor यति मात्र हो लायो Ciao, यस्तो आउँछ नि अरे बाफ रे भनेको त गाँठ यो आयो फेरि एक्सचेन्ज अरे विस नूब रे फेरि है त ट्राई फेरि भयो ल नेपाल चाहिँ राम्रो आएछ है चिज कति आउँछ हौ पुरी सब फेरि एउटा आयो स्टारडस्ट सेन्स विस नेपाल त झनै केही पो आएन क्यारेक्टरमा जान्छ ल म प्रोफाइल यसमा level up artifacts profile अब यार कहाँ गयो त constellation activate constellation दुईटा एक्टिभेट भयो आर्टिफैक्ट कुन हाल्दैन जुन भयो नि हालिदिन्छ एउटा असँग क्यारेक्टरहरू कुन कुन छ हौ मसँग कुन कुन क्यारेक्टर छ यो छ यो छ यो छ अर्को यो छ अनि यो छ त्यति हो क्यारेक्टर मसँग यो बेलमा के आइरहेको छ बेल पनि हेर्यो यो अपडेटको नोटिफिकेसनहरू आइरहेछ इभेन्ट्स ल अब यति नै गरौँ होला है आजको लागि चाहिँ है कट्टा हान्दै अहिले कट्टा कन्फर्म अनि जिन्सिन इम्प्याक्ट आजको लागि डिलिट आज यति नै खेलेँ है अल्छी लागेर डिलिट हानिदिन्छ जिन्सिन इम्प्याक्ट अल्छी लाग्यो मलाई मेरे को अल्छी लगा मैं डिलीट करने चाह रहा हूँ जिनसे इम्पैक्ट चलो सिम आएको छ कि छैन हेरौँ ल डिस्कॉर्ड युट्युब के चलिरहेछ हेरौँ न युट्युबमा जिन्सिन इम्प्याक्ट 2 वाचिङ रहेछ है को कसले हेर्दैछ 2 वाचिङ भनिदिइहाल त को कसले हेर्दैछौ 20 लाइक पुगिसकेको छ है सबैजना लाइक हान्दिउँ सेयर हान्दिउँ सब्सक्राइब हान्दिउँ सबैजनाले च्यानल कन्टेन्ट उस्तै छ कन्टेन्ट एनालिटिक्स 1K वाच आवर भइसकेको छ है मोनेटाइजेसन 2773 वाच आवर पुगिसकेको छ केही छैन पुग्दैछ जिन्सिन इम्प्याक्ट 54 पुगिसक्यो कन्टेन्ट लाइभको एकचोटि हेरिदिउँ न 44 भ्युज पुगेछ यार 44 भ्युज भर्खर कति घन्टा भयो मैले गर्न थालेको 1 घन्टा त्यस्तै 2 घन्टामा गरिदिउँ आएको छैन युट्युब बुस्टर यो के हो नरमा आएको छैन फ्री फायर 86 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 छैन यार अहिले आजको लागि यति नै गरौँ है सबैजना धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद आइदिनु भएकोमा धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद बाई बाई गुड नाइट त नभनौँ